What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, and I gotta tell you, these petitions to stop Assassin's Creed Shadows, this is just absolutely tickling me. It's one of the funniest things that I am following. It just gets sadder and sadder and funnier. So, currently in Japan, okay, Japan itself, there is 30,000 signatures on the Japanese petition in order to prevent the release of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, I just want to tell you something. That is like 0.212856021% of Tokyo alone. Just so that you know. I mean, it's like a drop in the bucket. It's not even a dent. And the sad part is that there are a lot of people who are Westerners that are signing off on this thing. It's sad. It's absolutely sad. I've been telling people, like, in the comments and whatnot, and in some of my videos, you're not going to stop this thing from happening. You're not going to stop the momentum. You're not going to stop the release. It doesn't matter how many signatures you have there. You could have 1 million signatures. They will not stop this game. All right? Already, insiders have said that pre-order sales are massive. They're making massive numbers. Assassin's Creed Valhalla came out, and a lot of people, your argument immediately when I was saying how, like, the game is glitchy and they need to take care of it. Why are they so quick to take care of glitches that benefit the player and not the company? You know, immediately people were hitting me with numbers. Oh, it was the best-selling game. Oh, it did this, that, and the other thing. So what are we going to do now? Are you going to come with the same smoke when, like, this game, Assassin's Creed Shadows, sells over 1 billion like Valhalla did? People have been clamoring, dying for an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan. The original team said they would never do it because it's cliche. Now they did it. Now everyone is crying. I know that those of you who are hitting me with, like, your feelings, some of you are coming out and saying, hey, look, the whole reason that, you know, this game is not good is because they're not respecting Japanese culture. You know, okay, I don't know what to tell you at that point, you know, unless they just have it where, like, Yasuke picks up a sword and immediately is great at it, then, you know, like, I'm going to disagree with you, you know. The only way that they're going to make this game bad, that this game is going to be a flop, is if it has, like, a crazy story like that, where he just saw a sword and immediately was like a master samurai, you know. We weren't there. Again, historical history, we weren't there. Whatever historians you want to throw at me and everything like that, it doesn't matter. They were not there. It's an interpretation. Every time that there is a war in the world, to the victor goes the spoils, meaning they can write history however they want. Okay? Whatever you say, whatever you do, whatever happens, if you won a certain war, if you won a certain battle, you can say whatever you want. Look at what's going on with the United States currently. We have still people saying that the 2020 election was stolen, and there are people who are literally writing books like that it was stolen, and they have all this proof, and this is what happens. I've seen debates where people have come out and said, hey, look, you know, I was there, I witnessed something, I witnessed this. You know, there's always going to be a story, there's always going to be a tale. You know, we're going to try to get facts as you know, like, solid as we can, but we can't always. Historically, again, things that have happened in history, we have a generalization of what happened. Okay, we teach it that way, and we teach certain mistakes and everything like that. That's the way it goes. Look at what's going on with like Florida. I don't know if they followed through on this, but they want to remove the teachings of what happened during slavery. They wanted to make it look like, it was kind of cool. Like, yeah, they were slaves, but, they came out with some skills. They learned stuff. No, that's not the message. That's not what goes on. It's really crazy. And then if you don't want to teach it that way, you're woke. Like I just don't understand it. So again, these people are just angry black samurai. And I'll tell you what, if you come out and you say immediately, no, this is DEI bullshit, immediately I already know you're mad, samurai black bad. That's how I tell you apart. That's how I know that you're full of it, that you just don't like it. These people that are like petitioning there, 30,000 signatures in Japan, and I guarantee you at least 10,000 of those are Western signatures, because that's what they're doing, and it's blowing my mind. It absolutely is blowing my mind. I mean, like I said, you're not going to stop this game from coming out. What you need to do, if you want to stop this kind of game from coming out, you got to go after initiatives like Sweet Baby Inc. and things like that. That's where you got to hit them. It's just like when the Hogwarts Legacy was coming out. They wanted nobody to buy that game, nobody to play that game. People still bought and played the game. Not to, like stick it to the libs or anything like that. Not to stick it to, anybody who's trans. They played it because it was a Harry Potter game and they love Harry Potter. Maybe J.K. Rowling is a real shit human being, but that doesn't mean that, like, we're not going to play the game, It's things like that. You're not going to stop it at that level. You're going to have to stop it at a different level. And that different level is by going after Sweet Baby Inc. and things like that. So, again, I don't understand these guys. I'm laughing all the way every time I read one of these petitions and I read the comments in the petitions. It's really funny that, like, it's mostly in English, like, not to say that Japanese people have not studied English or anything like that, like, that's obvious, you can. But I think it's just a bunch of angry weebs that are mad that they don't get to play as a Japanese man, as a samurai, or as a ninja. Nobody even talks about Noe. Everybody's talking about Yasuke, and everybody's talking about the fact that he's a black samurai, and what are we doing? But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of these petitions? Would you sign one of these petitions? How can we actually combat this kind of thing if you feel that it needs to be combated? What can you do constructively? Because this is just silly. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. I hope you enjoy it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you all in the next one.
Yeah,